In the summer of 2014, we all found ourselves hooked on a feeling for the blockbuster phenomenon few saw coming, Guardians of the Galaxy. And Marvel's box office juggernaut introduced us to a ragtag group of outlaws, thugs, and assassins that took the world by storm. Looking ahead to 2017, we can rest easy knowing that the galaxy will still be guarded as the team returns for a sequel, but today we are sharing our list of 7 things we think need to happen in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Number 1, expand the team. As much as we adore our team of lovable hooligans, there has got to be room on the Milano for a few additions as we move forward. Guardians, like most heroic enterprises, have an influx of characters, and there are plenty of potential additions that we would love to see. Bug, the former Micronaut, could potentially bring that odd, lovable adoration that Rocket and Groot brought in the first outing, while Angela, another interstellar femme fatale, could provide Gamora with welcomed female company through their misadventures. And of course, the legendary Adam Warlock could prove to be essential to the 2-part Avengers Infinity War films after being spotted in cocoon form in the Collector's Abode. And don't forget Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, will be getting her own film the following year, so an appearance in this movie could be a fitting segue. Now, some other great options include Moondragon, that's Drax's resurrected daughter, Mantis, Nova, or even Iron Man for the team's roster. In the 2 spot, give them a purpose. We've already covered the formation of the team and taking down Ronan, so where do we go from here? Good, bad, bit of both? Either way, we need our teams to have a goal that's worth coming back for. It would also help if it wasn't as cosmic as single-handedly saving an entire planet and the universe at large. And Peter Quill's pelvic sorcery and dance moves will only take us so far. Whether it be a crime they are committing, an injustice they are righting, or just some foolishness they've cooked up, let it be clear why the team is there. Number 3, let us see the conflict. So we saw our Guardians fly off into space, blasting Jackson 5 as one big happy family, but we know that can only last so long. And while the crew survived a colossal ordeal, we know that every family comes with conflict. It's just the way it is. We know that in this story, there's gotta be betrayal, bitterness, and some serious tension at times. So show us! Even if it's not between the Guardians themselves, you've got Yondu and the Ravagers, we've got Nebula and countless enemies from each individual's own travels. Plus, director James Gunn has hinted that there are darker sides to our crew to still be seen, so we're hoping that they don't hold back. Backstory on the team. So the original Guardian story was pretty much all about Star-Lord. It was his origin, his perspective with the other team members' backstory simply being referenced. Now, don't get us wrong, we love Star-Lord and Chris Pratt, and it firmly established him as a leader, but it's time to show us some of the rest of the team. The other Guardians have really good backstories that would make really great supplemental material to the journey as we move forward. So let us meet the people who experimented on Rocket and how it's affected him. Let us see Drax as he was before his transformation and how that got him to prison. Show Groot's society and culture. Let us see what it was like for Gamora to be with Thanos. I mean, just give us more than a paragraph of dialogue so we have a better understanding of who these people truly are. Number 5, Star-Lord's father. One of the biggest mysteries of Guardians of the Galaxy was, who is Peter Quill's father? With his mother's description of him being an angel composed of pure light, Nova Prime's acknowledgement that his father's race was some ancient being, along with Yondu's admission that he's an a-hole, we don't exactly have a lot to go on here. We do know that Gunn is not sticking with the comic origin, and we're confident it will be entertaining, but we need this mystery to pay off. For us to be teased for an entire film about it, we're not only going to need it answered, but we need to see how it is relative to Peter. For a character to have such a strong attachment to his mother, to finally learn his father's identity, man, this is going to be a huge deal. This could ultimately be something that not only affects the Guardians, but the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yeah, I said it. Number 6, further connect it to the MCU. Marvel is king when it comes to tying their films together. From Iron Man on, we've seen interlocking stories between the films. We got to see the Collector link Thor 2 to Guardians of the Galaxy, and also Thanos' appearance got tied back to the Avengers, but overall, they were some pretty thin ties. By the time we get back to the Guardians in 2017, the Age of Ultron will have passed, and Marvel will have fought a civil war, so it's kind of hard to speculate exactly how everything will connect at this point, but we need more visible ways to put this band of misfits in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, when we leave the theater, we should be able to see where this piece fits into the overall puzzle, and we should have a better understanding of where all of this is going. Number 7, Awesome Mix Volume 2. It's time to pop the cassette into the Milano and let us enjoy the ride. So before Guardians, no one really gave much thought to a Marvel soundtrack, but like Quentin Tarantino and Cameron Crowe, James Gunn effectively made the soundtrack a main character in the film. The Guardians soundtrack was one of the most successful albums of the year, and it actually managed to reach #1 on the Billboard charts, even though no new songs were present. Very impressive. Now we know Ain't No Mountain High Enough will be on there, but we need Awesome Mix Volume 2 to be equally amazing as Volume 1. Whew, that is a lot of pressure, not only to produce an amazing film, but also an awesome soundtrack. But we have faith that Gunn can pull it off in the end. So there you guys have it, our list of 7 things we think need to happen in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait until May 5th, 2017 to see what actually makes it into the sequel, but you can head down to the comment section right now or tweet us, that's @ClevverMovies, to share your list of needs with us. Then you can click over here to check out what 7 things we think need to happen in Marvel's upcoming Spider-Man movie. Also guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button for the latest Guardians of the Galaxy news. Until next time, I'm Dana Ward. Thanks so much for hanging with us. See you soon.